Guys, Melissa here. Hi, Stacy. Here to do a live reading for you guys. I'm a couple minutes early. I wanted to go over a few things with you. For those of you that are new, welcome, and for those of you who are returning, welcome back. My name is Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader. Anything you need to know about myself or this channel, you. Oh my God, I don't know why this is happening, guys. Hold on. I see what's going on. Okay, so there goes that. Anything you need to know about myself or this channel, you can either find in the description box below, the About section of my channel, or in the Community tab, as well as on my website, which is www.thetaropist.com. You can find that linked in the description box below as well. You can find how to join the membership for this channel. We have the membership back now. You can figure out how to do that. Either there's a join button next to the subscribe button, or there is a link in the description box below as well. Hi, Jean W. Hi, Patricia. Hey, Expediter Dean. Thanks for being here, you guys. Let's get rocking. We're just going to do, you guys, I am a hot mess and I got to get my moon scheduled together, okay? Because I thought today was the full moon or the new moon in Libra, but I guess that was yesterday. This ring is killing me, so we're going to take that off and put this one on. I guess it was yesterday. Oops. We're still in new moon energy, so we're going to rock with it. We're going to get messages from the moon still, but I'm a little late on y'all. I'm sorry. So let's start out here with Libra. Libra, happy birthday, gorgeous. My name is Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader for the next few minutes or so. We're going to get some messages from the divine, whatever the divine has for you at this time during this new moon energy, this new moon in Libra energy. All right, let's get some moonology cards first. You guys, I'm sorry. Got a few new things going on here that I'm not familiar with, so bear with me. Take inspired action. Libra, I feel like this is very fitting for this new moon energy. I always feel really able to take action during the new moon energy. I don't know if that's a thing, but I feel more motivated, I think. I feel more inspired, and I feel like it's saying right now is a time to take action towards. I feel like with the full moons, we're kind of releasing things that we don't want to bring with us into the future. And then in the new moon energy, I feel like we're starting to invite in or go towards or take action towards the things that we do want to invite into our reality. And I feel like it's saying, like, with this new moon energy, you get this extra little bit of manifestation power. So kind of, I cannot get this message out, but it's like, if you go towards it, you're going to get it. Okay. That's what I'm getting right now. Whatever that means. It says it's time to release negativity. Again, I feel like that's kind of from the new moon energy. I feel like you've done that. And then balance, spirituality, and practicality. So it's really asking you to focus on the positives here. I do feel like in this phase from the full moon to the new moon, there is a need to release the old stagnant energies or the toxic energies. These are people, places, and things that are no longer serving you. And now it's saying, I feel like it's saying you're still kind of holding on to almost getting like you don't know for sure if you're going to go back. You got to make that decision for yourself. Like, nope, you're not going back. And you really will call in all of the blessings that you want in your life as long as that's just it. It's as easy as not going back to the old toxic ways, okay, or the old toxic things. We're going to get some. And my nose started running and all kinds of weird shit started going on, you guys. I love you guys all so much. I moved my device over here a little bit so that I wouldn't keep showing you guys the top of my head. I have a really bad habit of that. You're just going to see the side of my head now. I don't know. Probably a little bit of both. Okay, guys? Libra, let's get you some cards here, guys. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Oh my gosh, you guys. A Pisces. And they could be a little spicy, okay? This could be a hot connection you got here. You may not have a connection, but I feel like saying it. There's also Scorpio here, as well as Virgo. You could be dealing with any of these signs. You could be cusping two of those signs. And I am done. Stick a fork in me already, okay? We just got started here, and I'm already over it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not over it. Hi, Taylor. Oh, hi, Taylor. I get so excited when I realize I know somebody. Well, I don't know you personally, but I love you. Okay, so let's see here. You guys crack me up, okay? I can't give you cards, guys. Oh my God, I was thinking about. I have a weird I always get a weird feeling, okay? I don't ever know what it's going to be. It felt like a good weird feeling tonight, right? But I don't know. Cards aren't coming out. Things are weird. Chariot card. The Chariot card here, take action, okay? I mean, Libra, this message is just kind of repeating itself over and over and over again. Whatever it is you want in your life, you can have it, but you have to take action towards it. Sometimes the divine will bring things in for us just by this like magical moment, right? But most of the time, especially when it's something that is huge in your life, they're asking you to take the wheel, okay? Really take the reins, take control of your life. Understand that, again, I'm getting this energy of somebody sitting there going, why haven't any of my dreams come in? And it's like God keeps like, calling you to this, calling you to that. And you just keep sitting there going, why aren't my dreams coming in? And I'm not making fun of anybody. I do this myself, okay? Especially when you have a really good faith in God or the divine or whatever you believe in. Sometimes we have a little too much faith. We don't think that we need to actually step into, but the divine loves to see us. It's again, not even that they want us to do the work, right? They like to have us to have a little skin in the game. But more importantly, they want to know that you want it that bad, okay? Which is, I guess, skin in the game. There was something else to it that you can do it. They want you to know that you can do it, that you're full of power, that you're a powerful being, that you are your own creator of your own reality, okay? They don't want you to give all the credit to them. They want you to know that you had something to do with this. I'll give you this example. Every time I quit something, drugs, alcohol, whatever, I'm always like, oh, thank you, God. I give all the credit to God. Finally, this last time, God was like, you did it. Stop always giving me all the credit. Like, sure, I've given you grace, but you've taken the action to better your life. And so it's like, be proud of these things after you do take action towards them. And while it is obviously, I think, blessings when, because there are people that work their asses off and don't have anything to show for that, right? So I think it is absolutely mandatory that we're grateful for the things that do come in when we take action, but it's also important to be proud of yourself for taking action. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you right now. Interesting stuff, guys, and we're rocking and rolling. All righty, moving right along to Scorpio. Scorpio, hello there, gorgeous. Melissa here to do a little reading for you. We're just going to get messages from the divine, whatever they have for you at this time during this kind of new moony energy. We'll get some Moonology cards as well as some tarot just to see whatever comes out. Okay, we got be bold, make the first move. A lot of action. You guys, I always get these messages on the new moon, so I really believe this there must be something to it, okay? Like that all the action cards usually come during the new moon and all the releasing cards come during the full moon. So nothing is yet set in stone, and balance, spirituality, and practicality keeps coming out as well. Full moon in Pisces. I feel like we did just have a full moon in Pisces recently, and I feel like it's saying that these kind of manifestations that if we took the action and the initiative towards really releasing negative habits, thought patterns, things like this, and really started stepping into just one, every day I try to do something that was a little more positive than the day before, something that was maybe lets my guard down a little bit more, like scripting and things I don't really believe in necessarily, right? I'm really becoming a believer as I'm watching my life change before my eyes. So it's asking you to really step into, it's saying nothing is set in stone yet. So because your manifestations are not here, please hold on to the vision is what I'm getting right now. Really stay positive and focused. Now, I don't want you to be fake. If something happens and you need to cry, that's, it's always imperative that we're authentic with ourselves, especially. But feeling emotion is not going to stop your manifestation from coming in. Allowing it to, I'm getting catastrophize. I don't really know if that's the right word, but allowing it to, having a bad day and allowing it to ruin your month, all the way up until the next full moon or something like this could ruin your manifestations. It really just could ruin your fucking week or your month, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. Be bold and make the first move. There might be a love connection here that you're being asked to step towards. It's like maybe they even want to come towards you, but the divine isn't letting them right now. This is your test. This is to see if you'd be willing to pursue something, if you want it that bad, whatever it is. Maybe Scorpio, because I always get this on you. I always get, and I have known a lot of Scorpios in my life, that you don't love pursuing or making the first move because you know you're going to be pursued with the divine. I feel like has set a situation in your life that you really want badly, and you really want them to come towards you, but the divine isn't going to let them because they really want you to prove to yourself, really, I feel like yourself is who they really want you to prove this to, that this is something that you really do care about enough to go out of your own comfort zone and step out of your norm, which, again, is waiting for people to pursue you, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. Let's see what, It's definitely a love situation, okay? And it's the love of your life. That I do get, you know what? I'm going to sing it again because it's coming through. And I don't know if the people from High Five listen to me or watch me or something, but she's playing hard to get because she likes me. There is a situation here. It's not even just that you're playing hard to get. I don't think the divine is letting them approach you because I feel like you need to approach them. I feel like you've been called to. I feel like you've been inspired to. I feel like the divine is screaming in your ear. By way of my own voice right now at this time, but I feel like the divine has been calling you to call, text, go over, stop by, whatever it is, somebody, the love of your life, your Two of Cups. This isn't just you don't have to prove that you are, it's just like it's an ego thing, but I can't really get past this, but it's just saying that the test is there for you to approach it. It's not coming towards you, and it's not because they don't want you badly, okay? It's because the test is there for you to see if it means enough to you. And if it doesn't, then this probably isn't your Two of Cups. But if this person means enough to you, this time the divine is asking you to take that leap of faith. This person would all day. I'm getting that the reason why they're not being asked to go towards you is because they would go towards you all day long. It's not a test for them. The test is for you to see if you'll take a leap of faith towards your love of your life, okay? And really make yourself a little vulnerable to a situation that needs you to be a little vulnerable. A little authentic is what I'm getting, okay? We won't say vulnerable. Okay, what did I do here? I love you guys, okay? I started staring at the fucking thing again. You guys, I love you so much. Scorpio, that sounds very sexy, that connection there. I can't wait to hear about it. If you know who it is, go towards it, okay? It really does feel like, or if you don't know who it is yet and you get this desire or this kind of inspiration to go towards somebody and you do your normal thing where you're just like, no, I'll wait. Don't wait, please. The divine is really asking you to step out of the comfort zone here to prove to yourself, to this person, and to the divine that you really are willing to step out of your comfort zone for the things that you want in this lifetime. Again, I feel like you don't have to do that very often because I feel like everything kind of comes to you. But this particular love, this particular thing, the divine wants you to go towards it. Okay, I love you. Moving right along. Towards. I wish I could say towards like everybody else does. Sagittarius. My name is Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader for the next few minutes or so here. I can't really see you guys. I love you though. I'm not necessarily going to be answering questions, Patricia, but I will do super chats at the end if there are any, but it would be after all of the signs are done. So it will be after Virgo is done. So that's going to be a while from now. If you did want to put a super chat in, though, I would answer that later for you. Anybody. Okay, guys? Who are you? Sagittarius. Hi, my name is Melissa. Let's get you guys some of these Moonology cards. We got Prosperity Lies Ahead. I really like that card, Sag. Some manifestations coming in on this new moon here. And it's time to release negativity. A lot of this coming out, it's like just, I believe what it's saying here is that a lot of us have released negative habits, negative thought processes. Something we need to still let go of the thought process is what I'm getting here. Like we've stepped away from the connections. We've stepped away from the habits, whatever they are. With that full moon, but now it's asking us to like let go of the thought. It's not easy. Okay. Have you ever tried to like manage your thoughts, especially if you think a lot like I do? But it is asking you to really focus on the prosperity that lies ahead. It's coming. Okay. There's nobody and nothing that's going to stop your manifestations from coming in. But if you can focus on, actually, I'm getting like, don't focus on the prosperity that lies ahead. Focus on whatever enjoying what you're doing now, like you've already gotten that prosperity. For whoever this is for, it feels like, you maybe have had to struggle, you were in delays. If you can do things now that don't cost any money, because whoever I'm reading for, I feel like hasn't had a lot of financial. I'm not saying you're broke. Don't get me wrong here, but I'm getting that you can't just go to Bali if you want to tomorrow and things like that. And it's saying like, just act like that though, wherever in your local area that you can go to the ocean side and I don't know, go jogging on the fucking ocean like you don't have anywhere to be, okay? Or any responsibilities or anything to do. They're asking you to enjoy life. I always say these stupid ass things when I say, I live like a billionaire. I go to the beach in the morning. People are like, yeah, that's what billionaires do. But that's what the fuck I would do if I was a billionaire. And I think that's kind of where the divine wants you to be at, is where you're doing what you truly enjoy now. And it will be the same thing when you become a billionaire, maybe on a little more luxurious of a level, right? That's what I'm getting. Okay, weird. Let's moving into the tarot here. I just kept on flowing there. a rocking and a rolling. Yeah, you got some level up, huge level up coming here, but it's asking you to step into it before you get to it, okay? I do feel like there's a finish line, something you've been working on diligently. The Four of Wands is a minor arcana version of the World card, and it is about a phase. Wow. Really stepping into your power here, Sagittarius. I always get the Emperor in your fucking energy, so whoever watches me, hello. Whoever the fuck you are, sir. Ma'am, sir. Anyways, it's saying here that there is this level up coming, but it is going to rely on you focusing on enjoying the moment. Okay, that's what I'm getting right now. And I feel like you have a lot of prosperity ahead. I feel like you've taken control of your life. Again, I feel like you've walked away from some ishy people, places, and things that weren't serving you or serving your highest good. And now I feel like it's saying there's just like kind of this new stepping in. You stepped away, now step into the new life. Okay, even before it gets here, even before the prosperity gets here, step into doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Again, everybody thinks they want to be filthy, rich, and famous or whatever it is. People just want to do whatever the fuck they want to do, like filthy, rich, and famous people do. But the divine is saying that we can. The limitations that we've had placed on us, they're an illusion. We can do whatever we want to do. Again, we can't do it while fucking swimming in fucking Scrooge McDuck's fucking bank, okay? We can't swim in money maybe and do it, but we can do the things that we enjoy doing and really enjoy doing them, as long as, you know, it's about really releasing any worry, knowing your manifestations are coming, and enjoying life in this moment, okay? That's what I'm getting for you, Saggy Poo. Moving right along here. I love you. Moving right along. These messages are a little silly, huh? I always say that, but they are silly, but I love them too. And I love my job. I love what I do. And I love you guys. And I'm sorry if I make fun of myself a lot. I'm trying really hard not to do that, because it is, sometimes, you know, I've always thought the way I think, you know, so I always feel like, well, I already knew this when some of the messages come through. This is a silly message, but I forget that not everybody thinks the same. Okay. So there I am explaining myself. Anyways, guys, moving right along here to Capricorn. Capricorn, my name is Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader for the next few minutes or so. We're going to do some Moonology cards, and then we will move into the tarot, whatever the divine has to say to you during this kind of new moony energy, this very manifesty, inspired action-y kind of energy right now. Says emotions are running high. I do feel like there could be a love situation going on in your life. I feel like somebody's got you feeling, oh God, I can't do it. You got me feeling emotions. Ooh, wow. That was way higher than I can go, guys. But deeper than I've ever been in love. I think that's where I carry. Definitely, right? A win-win outcome in the forecast. There's some sexy connection here. And work through your fears that you're kind of afraid to step into. But we're going to get some tarot on it as well. I will link that song in the community tab for you a little bit later this evening if I remember to. Usually I have to go, oh my God, you guys, this Chariot card in everybody's energy. Again, it's the new moon. It's that new moon energy, taking inspired action energy. We're all taking action, plowing through the obstacles, and really getting recognition for all of you that had the Chariot card. There is some recognition coming for all the work you've done for the diligence and the perseverance. I'm getting not just in what you're doing, like business-wise or love-wise, but in general, I feel like people are watching you kind of keep going towards, I'm getting a lot of you towards something with no, like you've manifested nothing, right? There's just been no proof that what you've been working on, if whether it be self-love, whether it be a business, a love opportunity, whatever it is, you've had very little fruits or proof to show that you, I'm getting, I don't know much about the Bible, and I'm not a religious person, but there's something in the Bible, there's like a scripture that's coming through. If any of you are familiar with the Bible, it's like something about just that you kept going, and there was no results. You like saw no results. I'm getting some of you for like 10 years. You've been working, and with very little complaining. Your fruits are here, baby. Okay, that's what I'm getting right now. I feel like you've really taken control of your life, taken the reins, and I feel like you've been through a lot. I do feel like you doubt yourself. And for a lot of you, I feel like this is a love connection you're really doubting yourself in. I feel like you've worked on yourself to the point where you're ready for true love. But now it's like it's coming in, or it's there, or the opportunity is right in front of you, and you're terrified. I feel like they've got your heart racing a little bit. They got you feeling some emotions you haven't felt in a long time. And you're afraid that you're going to go back to the same Capricorn that you were the last time you dated 10 fucking years ago, or however long ago it was. I feel like it's been a long time for whoever I'm reading for. And it's saying you're not even close to that person. You couldn't even try to be that person in this love connection. But they are asking you to step out of the comfort zone here and face your fears, okay? This is, it looks like a good love connection, whatever it is. It just looks like your doubt or fear is stopping you at this time from going towards something. Again, I'm not going to promise everybody, because I can't be reading for everybody, that it's going to work out. But what I am going to promise you is if you face your fears and you go towards something that you truly want, even if it rejects you, you've leveled up, okay? You get like the mushroom on Mario Brothers. I can't stop talking about Mario Brothers. Do I have like a Mario Brothers connoisseur in my house or in the house or something? But anyways, you're leveling up, baby. No matter what if you get rejected, you still level up, okay? Just from facing that fear. And when you recognize you didn't die, if they say no, right? And also, I'll tell you another really fun thing the divine will do is they'll feel like make you feel called to something, right? Or pulled towards a person to approach them and you kind of have to face the fear to go towards it, right? Your fear of rejection. You go towards it, they reject you. You level up, you realize you didn't die, you got stronger from it. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. There's a funny ass meme I'm gonna put in this community tab for you on that later. But then you also get the divine will pull that desire for that person away, okay? Because they really just were trying to actually get you to face this fear. That's what I'm getting right now for you, Capricorn. Interesting stuff, but I do feel like you have a good love, actually. Somebody has got you feeling. So again, because it can't be for everybody, do take everybody at face value. But even if this isn't for you and the person you like doesn't like you back, you're going to level up either way for honoring yourself by going, the key to life is going after the things that you desire without letting fear stop you, okay? From love. Nothing dangerous, nothing mean, okay? Nothing, terrible or anything, okay? Moving right along. Aquarius. Hey there, gorgeous. My name is Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader for the day. For just a little part of the day, probably only a few minutes or so, to be honest with you. You can stick around as long as you'd like. And personal readings, if you want to book them, description box below, okay? The energy is gaining momentum here, Aquarius. I like the sound of this, okay? It does feel like something's coming in, a manifestation, a new moon manifestation, we're going to call it, okay? Because I do feel like this new moon is bringing in some blessings. Now, they might not fucking look like, it might not be pouring fucking rain. It might not be raining men in your living room. It's raining men. Hallelujah. So much weird shit coming through y'all. But it might not be. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, honey. Oh, I love you so much. So it's raining men is what I'm getting here, Aquarius. Nothing to fear, okay? It might not be raining men or money in your living room, but if you can look around at, I almost want you to take stock of 2 months ago, looked around. What do you have in your life that you were praying for? Or what did you have in your life? What didn't you have in your life that you were praying for 2 months ago that you do have in your life that you've been praying for now, okay? Because your manifestations are showing up constantly. And again, they're not always going to show up sometimes they will in these magical fucking opportunities. They're like, oh my God, I went from a fucking rags to riches situation. That will happen too. That magic is real. Especially if you keep diligently working towards things from your heart space, from the purity of your heart. But if you look around, you'll notice that you have actually manifested many things in the last few months that maybe again aren't huge, but they are wonderful things that you really wanted in your life. You called them in. So it's like believe in that you've been calling those things in and they did come in, and then keep calling things in, right? You don't need to sit and focus on the things, focus on the enjoyment of the moment. And that is how our manifestations come in. That's what I'm getting right now. I do feel like there's something huge you've been working on, but I feel like it's asking you to look at all the little manifestations that have come in, kind of indicating that your big manifestation is en route, is what I'm getting, okay? Your dreams need a practical plan. You could be dealing with it for us, but I am getting there is something, I always get when I see this, your dreams need a practical plan. I always get this energy of somebody like looking at a vision board and that's it, okay? While I think vision boards can be helpful and beneficial to remind you of why you're going after what you're going after or what you're going after or what you're trying to manifest, they can't be the sole guide or the sole action that you take. You have to actually step out into something, whatever that is. The divine says, if you build it, they will come, okay? I don't know whatever you feel called to build, and not just the board itself, but what's on that board could give you some clues as to what you actually want to do with your life, what you want to become. And you have to take practical steps towards becoming those things and getting those things. Okay. I love you so much, but I do feel like they're coming in. And I guess it's saying, I feel like you've been working diligently, but I feel like it's saying there's something, maybe you're avoiding stepping into that it's like you've been working diligently, maybe on yourself, right? To become the kind of person that is no longer in the lack mindset. I feel like you've been kind of intricately going through I'm watching you kind of like go through the playbook of your life and figure out why I have this habit, this bad habit, who did I get this from, where did I get this from, and really try to rewire your brain from lack to abundant. But now I feel like it's saying now that you're in that abundant mindset, just the abundant mindset alone isn't going to call in all your blessings. Now that you have this abundant mindset, now you know nothing can stop you, but you have to step into these dreams. They are yours. You can attain them. They can't just be on a vision board is what I'm getting right now, okay? Here you are, the Fool card. It's asking you to take a leap of faith towards whatever it is you feel called to. Again, look at your vision board. If you have one, if you don't have one, just think of your big dreams that you've been thinking of and practical ways that you can step into those things. Maybe you can't become a famous singer tomorrow, but can you book a local show? You know, can you get on go to a karaoke contest? Something like this, some sort of open mic night. You need to step into your, the divine will carry you. Whatever your dreams are, whatever your soul feels called to, the divine will carry you, but they can't bring you from your house to open mic night. You need to do that part, okay? Is what I'm getting here. I love you so much. That's so cute. I get that a lot on you. I feel like I have a rapper or something that watches me in Aquarian energies, okay? I feel like I have a few people that are into music. I love you guys so much. Oh, God, I love you guys. Stop it. Stop. You're making me shy, okay? Pisces, my name is Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader for the next few minutes here, and we're going to get you some Moonology cards. We're just going to see what the divine has for you right now in this kind of, I would say, like, manifesty time, okay? The new moon is about inspiration. It's about maybe having a little extra energy to start new things, like the new moon bringing new things. Because we've really released some old negative people, places, and things with the full moon there, right? So if you've done your releasing and you're feeling a little clean and clear, it's time to step into some new stuff. Let's find out what. Fiery climax approaches. I like that. Sometimes that can mean a real sexy relationship or this new moon energy that I'm talking about here, where it's like very powerful. You're feeling inspired again. You're feeling like you have the energy to do the things you want to do. I feel like I do right now. Okay, I haven't had energy in a while, so it's time to release negativity. See what I said there? See, that comes out. That's come out. First of all, could be a Scorpio kind of scooting around in everybody's energy right now. Carla, no, I'm just kidding. I love you. I really do feel like we are releasing some old negative patterns, and still it's saying like you've done the groundwork of releasing the object, the people, place, or the thing. Right now, we just really need to. It's not easy because when we've had a lifetime of lack, when we kind of go to these negative, I do it to myself all the time, right here on camera on accident. I don't even notice how negative my thoughts can become. But it just can be the smallest thing where you're putting yourself down here. Pisces, did I say Scorpio? I feel like Scorpio is all up in the energy around here. But I feel like you might be, accidentally saying negative things about yourself or about your possibilities of attaining the dreams that you want or things like that. And it's asking you to really step into the idea that to step into the new energy. You've released everything from the past that you needed to release, but it's like now you need to step into the new you, the one you want to be, and really start to manifest it on your, to act as if, okay, is what I'm getting right now, but I can't. I don't love the way that sounds, but B, it's like, it just wants you to be mindful of the words that you're talking to yourself, to others, even to situations like, well, that's never going to come in for me. Even if you're saying it in your own head by yourself, it is going to come in for you. And I'm not a huge believer in you just saying that is going to stop your manifestation from coming in. But I am a big believer in you just saying that, keeping you in a lower vibration. And what the goal here is to enjoy the moment. So the manifestations feel like they don't take forever to get here, okay? If you can enjoy the moment, you're already there. You've already made it. That's what I'm getting here. I didn't get you any tarot cards, but I'm going to, because that's what I do around here. Hey guys. Hi, Marta. I get it. I believe that shit. You're a Scorpio. Everybody is probably all up in your business. I always wondered what it would be like to be a Scorpio. Like, I couldn't handle that shit, okay? All right. Let's see here what we can get from the tarot for you. We got the Six of Swords. I mean, I feel like that's the perfect card for the description I was giving, is really moving through this innate desire to down talk and downplay every little thing you dream of or want to do. I'm going to guess that there was somebody, could have been your own teachers, your parents, things like this, that always downplayed your big dreams or something. You were like, I want to be a famous musician, or I want to be Beethoven or something like this is what I'm getting. And people were like, yeah, you could be a police officer or something, right? Or even a fucking astronaut, but you can't be a famous musician, okay? But you can. But it is asking you to kind of work through your fears, or this old paradigm is what I'm getting with the Hierophant, this old toxic masculine I'm getting just this very traditional, the way it has, the way it always has been, right? This very, the Catholic kind of, you can't enjoy life, but they're asking you to work through the idea. That's an old narrative that we're burning bridges on. Okay, we're burning the whole fucking bridge down on that shit. It is not going to work for us in this age of Aquarius. We're all here to live joy and to give joy to ourselves and to everyone around us. Okay. So in order to do that, we really have to feed ourselves with joy and really let go of the idea that everything needs to be the way that it always was. Okay. That's what I'm getting. It's asking you to move away from that old, I don't know what paradigm means, but that's what keeps coming through. Paradigm. I don't know what that means. You guys don't make fun of me. I don't do any research. Okay. I didn't go to school. I don't know shit. Everything that comes through me is downloaded. But when a word like paradigm comes through and I'm like, oh, I know everybody knows what that word means, but I don't. So I know I look silly and people make fun of me all the time and I don't care. Because I love that I haven't researched. The divine asked me a long time ago not to read, not to watch the news, not to do, and I always felt real stupid because then I would get into these arguments where everybody could always prove me wrong, but I was like, no, I know I'm right about this. And I would turn out to be right way later, but I never got to be right in the moment, right? But now I can see that we've been given a lot of false information, which is why the divine has asked me to. Now I feel like I'm in a place where I can discern what is good and bad information, but back then I wouldn't have. I would just believe everything I read, okay? Guys, just a little 101 on Melissa there, okay, guys? Hi, Sabrina. Okay, here we go. What am I doing? Pisces, I love you. We're out of here. Bye. Moving right along to Aries. Aries, hey there, beautiful. Melissa here to do a little reading for you, just whatever the moon has for you to say. Whatever advice the moon has for you in this kind of new moony energy that we're still within, okay, you guys, like 3 days before, 3 days after. I guess the new moon was yesterday, Aries, and I thought it was today. So I screwed up. My bad, but I'm here anyways, and I love you anyways. You and your loved ones are safe. Aries, I keep getting this very energy on you, okay, baby? So I don't know what is going on here. Take time to breathe out. I do feel a very fearful energy, and I am going to say again that grounding has saved my life. I am coming from, maybe you are kind of, what's the right word? Maybe you are kind of awakening to all of your spiritual gifts. This can be pretty scary, okay? When the veil starts getting lifted and you can start to see maybe even the corruption in the world. And it's, I feel like you probably are a little more practical of a human than I. So when I started to see all of it, I was like, oh my God. It felt like the fucking walls were closing in on me and shit. I was terrified. But I do feel this energy, but I don't feel like you're as, unstable as I was. I do feel like it's asking you to do some grounding because I don't think you're far away from. It's like what we know with our psychic gifts and what we can't change anything. Let's just go over this. There's nothing we are supposed to do or can do about it. God will give us information. The divine, our psychic gifts will give us information that maybe not everybody can see. One thing is don't go around talking about it with everybody is what I'm going to say, because that'll make you feel even more unsafe. And I feel like people are going to make you feel like you are losing your marbles or your mind. And you kind of are. You're losing your egotistical mind or your program. And it's a little scary, okay? And I'm sorry if this isn't for you guys, Aries. Please do check out your other places because I feel like this is for one specific person that is having a really hard time coming into their spiritual gifts. Spiritual gifts are terrifying. A lot of people end up in the hospital with spiritual gifts alone, diagnosed with mental illness because they just couldn't live their normal life with the information that they now have gained, okay? It is imperative that you know that nothing has changed, just your vision, ability to see things has changed. But the physical world is still exactly the same, and you are just as safe as you were yesterday or before you could see things with your spiritual gifts. Okay, baby? I love you. And it's grounding, okay? So root vegetables, grounding meditations, sitting outside, getting next to a body of water, getting in a body of water would really help soothe your emotions in this. But getting your feet planted in and imagining a root coming up inside of your core, which sounds dirtier than it should, but something that will get you feeling very stable and grounded. You are safe. Everything is just as it was before your gifts were available to you. And the divine gives us these gifts and trusts us with them. But it is knowing that there's nothing different you need to do. You really just need to live your daily life still and trust the divine to take care of whatever you're seeing right now. So the corruption that you maybe see, the divine has it all. Believe it or not, there is this sovereignty that is the divine has, right? They are sovereign. But again, when I say that, but then of course, when we are supposed to be taking action towards our dreams, we need to do that. It's not that they couldn't do it for us. They want us to build that integrity or something like that. Anyways, about feeling safe. Grounding is going to be imperative, but also knowing that there's nothing you're being asked to do and nothing has actually changed except for your perception, okay? I love it. And because you couldn't see it before, you felt more safe. Pretend you can't see it, whatever it is, okay? I don't know what it is, but you are safer. You're just as safe as you were, is what I'm going to say to you. So please try to go back to that feeling of safety. The Hanged Man. I feel like it's saying, yeah, you're just kind of, and maybe, you know what, there was a time when I was going through my awakening when the veil started coming off, and I've always been very awake. I always could see things people couldn't see, but when it really, when my huge awakening in 2020 happened, I was like, holy motherfuck, I couldn't go to, when I was going to the grocery store, I'd put my headphones on, hood on, and just fucking dart through this motherfucker as fast as I could, because I could feel everybody's energy, and I feel like you're very sensitive to everything at this time, because I feel like you're being ripped, like you're having your facade ripped off of you, okay? There's a shell that we have, it's called a facade, kind of protects us and our fragile heart. I feel like that's been ripped off and you're feeling very isolated at this time. I feel like isolation is fine until it doesn't feel safe or comfortable for you, okay? And by isolation, I say that, I don't mean isolation like whatever. It's okay. Solitude is okay. People judge it when they aren't able to be alone. But if being alone is what makes you feel comfortable and safe right now, you know yourself best. Don't let anybody tell you what's best for you when you are, you're the best judge of your own life. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles and the Page of, yeah, I feel like you're kind of being asked to like get out of this Hanged Man tree. I feel like there are things you're being inspired to work on at this time, and I don't think it could be yourself, but I feel like you're being asked to really master these gifts. Okay, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups here, I feel, and the Queen of Wands. I feel like it's saying you're kind of a magic. You're kind of a witch, is what I'm getting here, right? But this is a terrifying gift to just have like thrown upon you at some point. Like maybe even you had these inklings that you had these gifts previously, and it was fun before, but really getting into these gifts and being able to see shit that you know you shouldn't be able to see, or things like this, or hear, and I'm not talking about audibly, but a lot of maybe information coming in that you're not used to. But it's asking you to get into a class, okay, with like-minded people that are also gifted and talented and psychic like you, because you're going to find out you're not crazy. And they're going to give you some techniques that will help you get grounded and feel stable, okay? And that's what I'm getting right now. But I do feel like it's asking you to step out. If you can't step out into the regular public, at least try to get into a class with other like-minded psychic beings, empaths, sensitive, highly sensitive people, things like this. Because I do feel like you have a community waiting for you to really embrace you and I feel like you're very gifted, is what I'm going to say. And I feel like you have some huge potential here, but it is going to be you needing to step into that and honoring that. Okay, that's what I'm getting right now, and we're moving right along, guys. I know, right? Taurus moving right along. That was long, and I'm sorry about that. And we're gonna get some messages for Taurus here. My name is Melissa Taurus. I'm gonna be your tarot card reader for the next few minutes. And we got the Moonology deck, and then we will get some tarot as well, just to see what the divine has for you during this moony time. Communication is key here, Taurus. I'm gonna get a sip of my coffee. You guys, it's coffee, and it's at night. For a moment there, I thought about lying to you guys about what that was, okay? But I didn't lie. I was gonna say my water. I was such a liar, okay? Adjustments are required and communication is key. Okay? Conclusions are within reach. Let's get some tarot on it. I am getting that I just feel like there's like something that you're going towards that you're kind of sidestepping, okay? And I feel like there's a need to be more forthcoming about something in a situation. I'm not sure exactly what that might be, but let's see what we get from the tarot. Wow, a lot of these similar cards coming out here, but Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, I feel like it's just asking you to be more clear with the divine. And I don't think it's for their sake, but for your own, about what it is you're trying to manifest into your reality here, what you're trying to attract. I feel like the divine is, I don't feel like they're confused. I feel like you're confused about what you really want. Okay. I feel like you maybe even going back and forth on what you would like to call into your reality, and what some of the things that you're wanting to call in have to do with kind of your external world and being approved or validated. And I'm not dogging it. That's pretty much 99% of us have that. We don't, in nature, we don't even know we're doing it. Right. I will say, like, the cars we buy, the people we marry, and the houses we buy, all, if you can really sit down and focus on this, or really sit down and assess this, every single decision we've made had something to do with what I would think if we did this. Okay. We've been burned in our brains since kindergarten to have that kind of naturally come through us. But I'm getting here that the divine, there's like kind of what your heart wants, and then what you think everybody else wants from you. And I feel like the divine really wants you to focus on what you want, what would make you happy, and calling that in and being more clear on that and going toward that. I feel like you're kind of going back and forth from what you think, what the world would want from you and what you want from you. Fuck the world, okay? I'll tell you this too, once you get into a place where you really are doing what you want for you, and not giving a fuck about, everybody will sense that energy. You will attract everything and everyone, like that Queen of Wands, when you really don't give a fuck about the world around you. Again, not about them. You care about people, but you don't care about what they think of you. When you get to that energy, the whole world wants you away. They can smell it from miles away, okay? So I'm getting let down the way the world. There was no 10 of Wands, but that's what I'm getting. There's something that you're kind of going back and forth on. Well, I should do that because that is what everybody thinks I should do, right? And then but damn, that fucking little bungalow over there is calling me. It's not a bungalow, it's a fucking camper that I'm seeing. But that little camper on that fucking commune is what your heart is calling you to, right? Ouch. Is what I'm getting here. So go with what your heart is calling you to, is what they're saying. And I promise you that that you just won't care anymore. Once you really start to do the things that fulfill you from within, there is no desire for people to approve you any longer. The only reason you're in the balance right now is because you haven't gone after what your heart is calling you to. Okay, moving right along here, guys. Hi, Fabulous. Hi, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Taurus? No. Gemini? Gemini, hey there, gorgeous. Melissa here to do a little reading for you. Just going to see what the divine has for you for messages from the Moonology deck as well as the tarot. What do you need to release here, Gemini? And then the energy is gaining momentum, okay? I feel like there is, I'm watching a very strange, you're on a buggy, like a horse and carriage. Or love and marriage. This came through for you the other, like not that long ago. Love and marriage, go together like a horse and... Okay, so you might have liked the Bundys. You might be my brother, okay? Because my brother is a Gemini, and we used to watch that fucking show, whatever that is, back when we were kids. But anyways, that keeps coming through. But I'm watching you on a horse and buggy, right? And you're fucking like flying. The horses are flying, and all of a sudden, your like wheels start flying off, and it's like you were carrying a little too much baggage. Okay, there was something coming with you that wasn't supposed to be, and you would have made it, and the momentum was gained. But I feel like there's something that's actually going to explode right before you get to your manifestations if you don't release it first. Weird shit, right? Am I right? This is you plowing through on your buggy, your horse and carriage. And again, I'm watching the wheels fall off before you get to your destination because we have too much baggage, too much luggage, something we need to release. Could be ishy people, okay? It's interesting. Something's about to weigh you down. I do feel like it's people, okay? But people, places, or things all the time, obviously, but it's asking you to withdraw from some situations that I feel like you felt like were... I'm getting lifelong. I'm getting you've been around some of these people since childhood, okay? But they gotta go. And they're negative and they cause negativity in your life, and they're gonna fuck your whole fucking buggy up, your horse and carriage. They're gonna fucking pop the wheels off that bitch. But I do feel like when you release them, you're gonna like instantaneously start to see. I feel like there are opportunities around you now that these motherfuckers are sitting over your fucking eyeballs. These negative motherfuckers are sitting over your fucking in your view. You can't see these opportunities that are already actually here. There's something you need to release. I feel like it's icky friends, family, whatever it is. yeah, sometimes we just have to, maybe not forever, but sometimes it's like, yo, if you keep bringing me back into my lack ass mindset that you raised me with, you might need to release some people that kind of keep trying to bring you back into this negative, their limited mindset. Okay. I feel like you have a lot of huge manifestations coming in, opportunities that are already right in front of you that you can't see because of some negative people around you, is what I'm getting right now. I love you so much. And we're moving right along here, guys. I hope that makes sense for you. Oh, Cancer. My name is Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader for the next few moments or so. We are starting here with these Moonology cards, guys, and then we are going to move into the tarot, see what the moon of the divine has for you at this time during this kind of new moony energy, okay? We got Don't Let Pride Get Your Way, full moon in Leo so far. Okay. I already have an example of what that might mean, okay, guys? Because I'm a Cancer too. And just like pride, it doesn't seem so obvious sometimes letting pride get in our way. So don't let pride get in your way. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Meditate and contemplate and show the world the real you. I love all of this, but this don't let pride get in your way and show the real you. Show the world the real you really go together well for me, because this is kind of what I'm saying, is that sometimes we try to go about things in a way. I even will sit here in my lives and apologize for who I am and for being weird and how I say things and do things. And, oh, that was a weird message and that. Okay, sorry. So that's kind of a pride issue, right? So it's like letting pride get in my way. Although I'm doing it, I'm still doing it. But we need to really step into our authenticity with no like fucks to give about what the world around us thinks. Pride is really insecurity. Pride is, okay? So it's really about facing your fears and not letting your insecurities stop you from whatever it is you're trying to pursue in your life. It could be like, I almost feel like there's somebody in your life or an opportunity in your life that you're like, that ain't good enough for me. Okay, it isn't because you're a bitchy person even. It's because you feel stupid taking that opportunity because it's not a big opportunity. And I feel like you have big opportunities coming and you do. But the divine will give you opportunities that aren't, you're not there yet, maybe is what it's saying here, that you maybe need to step in slowly or on the ground level. And it's okay. I'm a Cancerian, so I always like to start at the top. Are you hiring the highest management up? And I've never even worked for a company like this before. I never wanted to be a fucking cashier or an employee. I always wanted to be the fucking boss's boss, right? So I'm getting that kind of energy where it's okay to step in on the ground level here, and then you will skyrocket and you will use all of your, talents and gifts and skills and abilities to excel, but you don't get to start at the top, is whatever this is that I'm getting here. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, okay, guys? Well, let's see what this has here. But I do feel like the end of a tough cycle approaches, and it is going to rely on you stepping in on the ground level of something that is going to be the biggest thing you've ever become a part of, okay? But it's going to take you knowing that. I want you to step into it knowing that nothing may come of it, okay? But I do feel like it is going to grow you into be an opportunity that turns into something huge later. But again, it's like baby stepping into the nursery here instead of where you want to be on the fucking top skyscraper level, okay? This is what I'm getting. I love you so much. The end of a tough cycle. This is like literally the end of a tough cycle for me card. And so again, it's like, I feel like it's saying you're just going to keep staying in these tough cycles if you keep rejecting small opportunities. And I'm sorry about this, but it's saying if you keep rejecting small opportunities, first of all, if you get nowhere, like if all you get was the opportunity, this small opportunity, you learn something from it, you grow from it, and you needed to humble yourself is what I'm getting right now. And I love you so much. I'm not saying you're an egotistical maniac. But I think you are gifted and talented and skilled. And I think it's hard for somebody who is to humble themselves, but it's imperative that we do, okay? I love you so much, and that is what I'm getting for you. And I do feel like you have a huge opportunity coming, but it is going to be after you kind of come down and humble yourself to a smaller opportunity, okay? I love you so much. And take that opportunity. I hear it's going to change your life, whatever opportunity this is. It's either going to just remind you of why you do whatever it is you do, and bring you back to love or something like that, or it's going to really turn into this huge opportunity for you. Whatever it is, it's going to change you for the better. I love you so much. Moving right along to Leo. Leo, hey there, gorgeous. Melissa here to do a little reading for you. We're going to start out with these Moonology cards. We're just going to see whatever the divine has for you guys. And then we will get some tarot as well. Speaking of, you guys, Thanks for being here, everybody. I love you all so much. I don't know what, I don't know how some of these people get like, even 30 people in their live chats. And as often as I go live, I only get like 7, 8, 9 in my live chat. I feel like that message was for me a little bit, you guys. So it is hard. It is humbling. I'll say that. But I just wonder what that is. Like why in my live chats would only be 6 motherfuckers. And it's always the same 6 people. Don't you find that interesting, guys? I do. So emotions are running high. Leo, sorry for taking over your reading here. And a new romantic cycle begins. I like this. I feel like somebody has stirred your romantic feelings. Embrace the flow of life. So let's get some tarot on it. I do feel like this is love for you that's coming in on this new moon. Could turn into marriage. Okay. The same song is coming through that came through for Gemini. Love and marriage. So I do feel like doesn't have to be the traditional sense of marriage. Okay. If that's not what you're looking for or into. But I do feel like there is an opportunity to have the kind of love. I feel like you have been in a bit of a love drought. Could be a long ass love drought where you're all of a sudden going to have, I'm getting more than one opportunity, but one of them is going to be right for you is what I'm getting here. I feel like it's going to be like, this used to happen to me, like right before I would get into a relationship, it seemed like everybody that I had a crush on for the last 10 fucking years all of a sudden called me and wanted me, right? What? Where were you fucking 5 years ago or 3 years ago or 2 months ago? Because now I am getting into a serious relationship. And that's what I kind of feel like is going on here. I feel like you're going to have a lot of communications from a lot of people. But I feel like there's one that makes you completely happy. It could be another Leo here, or a Libra. But I feel like somebody that is going to be that love of a life, finally found the love of a lifetime is what I'm getting here. And it looks sexy, wonderful. And again, I feel like it's going to be like, I feel like you maybe even have dated maybe even several people and you're just like, what happened to like butterflies and shit? Is that no longer a thing? I feel like somebody's about to come in and give you the fucking butterflies that you haven't felt since your teens, okay? Whatever this is, it feels sexy. So congratulations to whoever that's for. And we're moving right along here, guys, to Virgo. Virgo, hey there, beautiful. Melissa here to do a little reading for you. We're going to get some Moonology cards. And then we are going to get some tarot as well, just to see whatever the divine has for you in this kind of like new moony energy time. I did miss the mark by a day here. I thought the fucking new moon was today, you guys. But I love you. And I did a reading last night. That's the funny part. Is like I did a reading last night. No clue that it was the full moon or the new moon, I mean. But here I am trying to get some more moon messages for you. Whatever the divine has for you, just whatever comes through, okay? It's time to release negativity. I feel like they're talking to me because I got a little negative here and I'm sorry about that. But whatever it is, we all need to release negativity. It's these old, like, doubtful thoughts of these limiting beliefs on ourselves or on the world or things like this. It's like not everything is as it seems, and the divine is always collaborating and getting like the universe is conspiring to give you everything that you want in this lifetime. But they just want you to be happy with you in this moment, right? And learn how to really love yourself as you are doing whatever it is you're doing here. And so the negativity is that there is anything outside of us that is needed, and there isn't, okay, right? But that's a really hard place to get to when you come from a lack kind of background or trauma or anything like that. And so it's saying that releasing the negativity, I hate when I do that. It really consists of knowing that whatever you dream of and whatever you desire in this lifetime is yours, but that it comes by way of you enjoying the moment. The divine wants you to do what makes you happy in this moment right now, okay? Whatever you feel called to or fulfilled by, take inspired action. Don't let fear stop you. Go do the thing. Go eat the cake. I don't care what it is. Of course, I think that we should always be trying to better ourselves, health, mentally, spiritually, physically, health-wise, but there is this need to really just do the thing that makes you joyful in this moment, okay? I'm getting like a lot of us don't think there's anything fun going on outside in the outside world, right? We're like, well, there's nothing to do. I have nothing to do. It's not that there's nothing to do. It's just that we won't go do the thing and enjoy it like nobody's looking because we're afraid to. We've been conditioned to. We're insecure. We feel weird having fun. We feel weird letting our hair down, unless maybe some of us can only do that when we're drinking. And we've got the King of Swords here. Yeah, so I feel like there's this like a need to be a little more playful, baby. I don't know what that means for you. I know you're a logical person, Virgo, and I know that you are not into vulnerability and playfulness and things like that. You want to work hard and do things like they're supposed to be done. And what if that was all a fucking lie? What if they're not supposed to be done that way? What if the only thing we were ever really supposed to do in this lifetime is enjoy ourselves, but we were lied to keep a system running for the governing body? What if we were lied to just to make them happy and it never was set up to make us happy? Okay. I'm asking you to let your hair down a little bit. Whatever you got to do that. Don't go do the fun thing, whatever it is. Go roller skating. I keep getting roller skating. I feel like somebody needs to go roller skating. But go roller skating, ice skating, go skydiving like Jean did, or like Victoria's Love did. You know, there's something that needs to be done here for you to really let your hair down. I feel like whatever that is going to make you extremely attractive. And again, I think you are attractive, but I think I'm getting like this really rigid energy off of you. Like people are like, I'm getting like a stank face. Okay. Your face doesn't stink. You're making a fucking resting bitch face. You just look miserable. And I'm sorry. I love you. And I'm not trying to talk shit. That's what it's telling me here is that you look miserable because you are miserable because you're too afraid to enjoy yourself. But as soon as you do the thing, go roller skating, go down the slide, whatever the fuck it is, go in a hot air balloon, go skydiving. As soon as you do that, you're unlocking this new sexy inside of you, this powerful, it's really always been inside of you, but you've been locking it down with all this logic for far too long. Okay. That is what I'm getting for you. You guys, this was interesting. I love you all so very much. And thank you all so much for being here. I love you guys, the 7 of you that are here with me every single time. I am so grateful for you. I am curious though, because you guys don't, you know, because you get notifications or whatever. I don't know if my notifications, if nobody else can see me live on YouTube, or how do you get people to come into these live readings? I'm curious. If anybody knows, I'd love to know more about it. I tagged this and everything, so I think I'm doing what I need to do. And I'm happy with the 7 of us. Don't get me wrong, and I love you guys and appreciate you all so much. But I am curious about how this number never rises. I watch people that definitely have been doing this way less time than me, with way more people in their live chats, and I'm just curious about what that's all about. Anyways, I love you guys, and I do appreciate you all so much. So thank you so much for being here. And I will see you guys all very soon. I hope you have a wonderful new moon. For those of you who are on my Cancerian Experience channel, I think I'm going to go live over there in just a minute. I probably won't be there very long, but if anybody's interested, you're welcome to join me over there. Stacey, thank you so much for all your love, support, help, and your donation this evening. I really do appreciate you guys. Dean, you're always extremely wonderful. I really am so grateful for you. You guys really make this all like, everything feel, even the rejection of it feels so good and okay. I love you guys, and I'll see you very soon.